Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading. Taurus, we are going to see what this reading is all about. So Divine, what is the messages that you want Taurus to receive in this timeless reading? Taurus, as I'm shuffling your cards, I want to remind you that these videos are generalized. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who is watching this video. Also, I have started a love channel, so if you are interested in love readings and matters of the heart, you can go to that channel. The link is in the description box below, and you can see what that channel is all about. So, Taurus, you might have been asking the Divine for an answer, for a sign, for a clear answer, a yes or no situation, right? So the Divine has brought in the answer that you have been asking for, and the Divine is saying that currently the answer is no. All right, so we're going to try and focus on our card, and then I can tell you what this card is all about. So something is not for you, Taurus. So we are seeing that there is a situation here that is all to do with strategizing, that is all to do with making the right moves. And the situation could be presenting itself as something that is really good for you. And maybe you have asked the Divine, I don't know what I should do next. Please give me a sign. And the Divine has looked at this situation. We see our little face there. So the Divine has looked at this situation from a higher perspective. The Divine is all up in the clouds looking at what is going on here. And the answer has now been delivered, and the Divine is saying that currently the answer is no. So for the Taurus that have been asking for a sign, asking for an answer, that is the answer that the Divine wanted me to give you. So let's move forward to our next card. So Divine, thank you for the no, this is not for you card. What else do you want other Taurus who are watching this reading? What other message do you have for them? So the next card that we have, Taurus, interesting, is showing me that currently you are between worlds. What does that mean? You are between making a choice, and you could still be unsure about where it is that you should go, which choice that you should make, which move that you should make, because there is something maybe to involve with a strategy, and you're really trying to strategically think about what it is that you should do, and you're currently stuck here in limbo, not knowing what exactly it is that you should do. So you are currently in between worlds, and the Divine again is asking you that whilst you are here in suspense, in limbo, this is a time to just stop and really consider all the pros and the cons about where it is that you are going, what it is that you want to do, and then getting clarity. There's a feeling that you are not really clear, crystal clear at least, about maybe having all the information that you need to make the next decision that you are wanting to make. So you are here right now. It is that time to pause, to really think, and again, to connect with your intuition. Your intuition is really in tuned to the cosmic mind and is able to really help you and assist you in making the decisions that you need to make, Taurus. So the next card that is coming up for you, the next message is, intuition. What did I just tell you? I just told you about intuition, and the Divine is saying with this situation that is going on here, the answer is already in your gut. Your intuition has already been speaking to you, but sometimes we don't want to really pay attention to what our gut is telling us. So the Divine is coming in and telling you that there is a deep knowing in your gut. Your gut instincts are really wise and connected to the Divine. So really tap into your intuition, really tap into the deep knowing. How do you do that? I hear some of you ask. Well, you can do that by meditating. You can do that by prayer. You can just do that by being silent. Because sometimes I know that most of you tell me I don't know how to meditate. When I try to meditate, if anything, my mind gets even louder. So how do I meditate? So I always say the best way, instead of using the word meditate, maybe it just triggers that feeling of I can't do this. So instead of using that word meditate, why don't you just say, I'm going to just sit and be silent and just allow whatever is coming without putting up a fight, whatever thoughts, feelings that are coming in, just be observant, observe them, don't attach to them, and then just let them go. And the more you do that, the more you see that it is easy to sit down and be quiet for longer periods of time. And before you know it, you are meditating. And of course, if sitting down and being quiet is not your thing, meditation could be going out for a walk. Meditation could be putting music that you love and just dancing freely like no one's watching. You're trying to stop your mind racing. So whatever it is that just makes you joyous, that stops you being in that spiral of overthinking, do that. Because there is a deep knowing that is already in your gut instinct. Your intuition wants to speak to you, but I feel that you are in that energy of, I don't know if I can trust my intuition. And maybe this is why you are here watching this tarot reading. So next we are going to see what the divine wants you to know. So divine, what else do you want Taurus to know in this reading? What other messages would you like Taurus to receive in this timeless reading? So let's have a look to see what is coming up for you. All right. Interesting. So I can see that this situation that you're perhaps going through at the moment is to do with your feelings about money. I feel that you have been wise. All right, let's speak, Taurus, and tell you here what I can see. So the reason I mentioned that you are feeling maybe uneasy about money, because we have the Five of Pentacles. Now I hope that that these cards are focusing well. This is sometimes why I don't use these cards, because I love the imagery and this is why I'm using them now. But the thing is, because they're glossy, the lights really shine on them and then the camera has a hard time focusing on the imagery, and that's why I tend to use the other cards that don't have such a glossy finish. Anyway, so we can see here you being the King of Cups, in that energy of wanting to get a greater understanding about what is going on here. You are here in your emotions, in your feelings, but in a way that is calm, collected, because you're understanding that by feeling triggered, by feeling angry, by feeling some type of way, you are not able to see this situation clearly. And I feel that there is a feeling around your money that is uneasy, that is unsettling, that you're feeling like you don't have enough perhaps, that you're feeling that I'm afraid about the future. There is just a sense of fear when there comes to the energy of the Five of Pentacles. An energy that feels like the future is not really bright. An energy that can indicate that maybe you have lost your job. There is just something not nice around your money, around your security, even around your health. Because when the tarot cards were made, these two people were lepers, right? And we all know that in biblical times, that was a really terrible disease to have. In biblical times, if you're a leper, they would put a bell around your neck, so that when you're walking, that bell would ring to announce that a leper is coming, and so that people can scatter and hide and get away from you, right? So there's a feeling around that type of feeling that maybe your health is not in a good place. And because your health is not in a good place, you are worried about your financials, about how you're going to bring more money in your home. There is just a lot of worry about money and health, one or the other, or maybe both. But the thing about the Five of Pentacles, even though it's one of the cards that are not very liked in tarot readings, the thing about the Five of Pentacles, it reminds you that you are not alone in this situation. And not only that, Taurus, not only does it remind you that, it also reminds you that there is help around the corner. There is help that is there for you. So if you are willing to look around, you will see that maybe there is government assistance, maybe there is family, maybe there is friends, maybe there is something that is here that can help you through this situation. And I love the fact that you are approaching this energy from the point of view of being the King of Cups. The King of Cups is that someone who is able to sit with uncomfortable emotions and not be triggered, not be upset, not be crying. No. Or if this is not you who is in this emotion, there is someone around you in your life who bring in this energy of really walking with you through these hard times that you might be experiencing. And this person is going to be like a rock that you can really rely on, someone you can really go and speak to, someone you can really go and ask for help. And because this person has the energy of the King of Cups, this person is really knowledgeable. So listen to the advice that they're giving you, because they have the energy of the King, the energy of authority, the energy of being really good with helping you deal with this situation. And if you don't know that type of person, the divine is saying go and find that type of person, and you'll see that they'll be here. So you are not alone in this situation at all. The next card we have is the Ace of Cups. And the energy of the Ace of Cups is that of, finally, that feeling of seeing your situation through fresh eyes. There's a feeling of peace. There's a feeling of acceptance. And not only that, the aces also bring about the energy of new opportunities, the energy of inspiration, the energy of starting on a new something. But it's worth noting that the energy of the aces bring in potential. This card doesn't tell us what happens next, but rather it is telling you that a new chapter is here. And then it is up to you to see your situation from a new point of view. Because by seeing your situation from a new point of view, this is when you can start moving through time, changing your situation, really ducking and diving and doing all the things that you need to do to find and to get your desired outcome in this situation. So Taurus, this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. On that note, I'm going to see you soon. It's a goodbye.